Oh, what's going on, boys and girls? Sergeant Ty here, another episode of Dyson Sphere. So, first of all, sorry about last week not getting a second episode out. Long story, but we are kind of getting close to the end of this playthrough with Dyson Sphere. I think only maybe 2 more episodes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. But anyways, we were waiting on the Matrix Labs here to come in so we can go ahead and get this up and running, and I just realized I have sounds off again because I am an awesome person and keep forgetting that one. There we go. Anyways, so I got the labs put into place, and since you guys see me do it before, I figured might as well just get it done. Now, I know one tower is not going to be able to function or make all this happen, so I put a cut right there. I think that's too far, but we're going to see how far it does and then bring the other 2 lines back around and kind of go from there. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this thing up and running, and let's see how well it works. Ooh, the frameage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, hitbox. All right, there we go. Processors and particle broadband. Things are lighting up. Awesome. So let's see how far this goes down. Like I said, I don't think it's actually going to go all the way to the cut point that I put. Oh man, the lag. What is the crafting time on this? 10 seconds. Yeah, I might actually be able to do it with the 10-second, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. I don't have an outbound belt. Oh, rats. Wonder how many of you saw that one. I'm pretty notorious for doing that. So, let's go ahead and get those in there. And outbound belts. I hate that you can't copy paste with these ones. It doesn't work. Okay, so it is actually outputting them. Alright, for a second there, it looked kind of like it wasn't. Alright, let's get this one side done. Let's go to the cut point and see how well it does. There's just not enough product on a belt. That's the biggest issue. Alright, we're going to take this one and bring it down also. And let's go ahead and get some sorters, bringing these out. Let's see how well it does once everything's up and running. Oh, I wish they can kind of fix that at some point, but look at the outbound belt. It is just clogged up. There we go. It's starting to break up now. Okay. So it's just going to take a little bit of time. I don't know. It might actually be able to go all the way. Let's get the outbound belt going all the way through and just kind of see what happens if we connected it all up. Because see, if I go like this, it doesn't allow me to do it, which means I have to place the sorter accordingly. So let me go ahead and get the sorters all put together, because this is probably one of the most boring aspects of fixing a build. So let me get this all up and running, and let me see where that breaking point is. We'll run the 2 lines together. Alright, beerbies. Alright, so I'm just finishing up the tail end of bringing the 2 lines in. I think I found the breaking point at which the belts can handle. It's the processors that are going to hold us up, because it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So I think I found the spot for processors. Now let's go ahead and take processors out here, and then we're going to take the particle broadband and we're going to go ahead and put it there. Alright, there's that. My worry is with this many towers, we might have to put some stackers in for outbound belts. because like this end one isn't being able to release everything. So if we go ahead and go boop, 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 and then put in a stacker here. Collides with other object. Okay, so we can't put a stacker in. What if we did this instead? We'll go like this. Cut that line off. We'll move both of these lines up. Yeah, if we do this, this will give us the room that we need for the stackers. So we'll put that there. We'll put this here. Take this, keep bringing it all the way down. I really should like calculate this correctly so I can have like 2 sets of towers instead. Alright, so we're going to bring that one there, and we're going to bring this one here, but we're not going to connect them till this side is dead. So it's going to be a minute. So I will be back with you guys once this is done. Okay, so both of those belts are up and running. What are we at? A particle broadband? Oh, it's because I don't have it on demand. Whoops. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's think about this. It's first getting really clogged up about here-ish. So if we put that there, right there, bring this, oops. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and take another one of these. And we're going to put it here. Perfect. That should, once the backflow goes away, it should actually work quite nicely. And just because, let's throw one more in here. I just want to make sure the outbound is sufficient. There we go. There's some breaks right there. It is stacked up all the way, so. Alright, so let me get that repeated on the other side, and I think we should be good with this. So it should be right about, yeah, here. 1, 2, and 3. Bring that down into there. The lag is killing me. This one. I'm trying to do my best with this lag, but I think my CPU can't handle this many objects, this many things. Perks of only having a 5 i5 processor, and it's a low grade one too. Got a really nice 3070 GPU, but a lot of good that does. Okay, are we full up on purple now? We are. Okay, so now it's just gonna allow everything to back up. And okay, all right, perfect. So now we need to go ahead and we need to move on to tabbing out real quick. We are moving over to green, if I remember correctly. That's the next one, yes. All right, so let's head to the south part of the planet, because that's where we're gonna have to put this. And let me get the birds under control, and I will talk to you guys in a sec. I just gotta say, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the green science, but Can you imagine just walking around on your planet, just walking around here on Earth? I say your planet like I'm speaking to the universe here. And then seeing this around the sun, just this Dyson sphere surrounded. I can see I need to fill in those spots. But that would just be so cool and bizarre at the same time. That'd be crazy. All right, anyways, back to the build. I'm going to lay out the towers in staggered formation because we need 960 of them. So I'm going to figure out a good plan for the towers, or for the matrix slabs. Then I'm going to bring you back for the design I came up with, and then we'll build the rest together. So, all right, BRBs. Alrighty, so I think I got it to where I want it. I got it down to 2 towers with 64 of the 15 stacks together. I think this is going to be the best bet that I have. I tried 4, but I couldn't get it on a good grid, and I couldn't make it fit right with outbound belts and everything. Yes, I screwed up with the outbound belts. Had it all built, and I realized, how am I getting it out of there? Yeah, that was fun. So anyways, this is, I think, what we're going to go with for now. I'm going to see if I can come up with a better design at a later point. But let me take care of the birds, and then we are going to get onto the green lenses. Alright, so let's kind of come up with the design that's best. You're going to see everything going to the left now, because if we're actually orienting ourselves right, this is actually going to the right. But just so we can see it. That's why I'm doing it this way. Now, so we're going to be going ahead and doing the green lenses. With the green lenses, we need the green barbells and diamonds. So we could actually use a small tower for this one. And I'm just... I don't know where to throw that down, because we need to come up with a good design, because we need a ton. We need 256 mini particle colliders for this thing to work. Yikes! And I think the best way for us to do this is, let's go here with it. For the green barbells, we need 3 products in and 1 product out. Now, if I did it this way, I'm kind of just running through it with you guys so you can kind of see my thinking process. So if we had, we couldn't use a small tower. There's 3 products in, 1 product out, which means we need a big tower. So if we were to use 3 products coming out, we would have to offset these by 1 so it'd fit correctly. We'll go ahead and put the sorters on there. And then outbound. How are we going to do outbound? My thought process is to do this thing. Kind of come out this... we got to come out one more. We'll kind of come out this way. Then we'll grab a sorter. We'll put it there. We'll grab this one. Flip it. Take off the inserters. Grab this. Put it there. I think this is going to be the best course of action. I think. And then we just rinse and repeat off to this side. Bring this down. And this is going to be 4 of them. And I need 256 of them. So we'll grab this, cut the inserters, flip it right there. Grab this. And we are going to go ahead and put it there. And again, we'll do the sorters like this. Cool. So let's go ahead and cut everything there. Actually, let's bring it out 1. Whoops. Wrong way. Let's bring it out 1 for blueprinting purposes. And then we'll bring this one out 2. We'll cut this one back 2. Okay, so in theory, this should be a blueprintable design right there. Oops. Wow. That was awesome. Try that again. Alright, so I need to bring the tail ends out one more. And if I do that though, no, we need to cut this way back. So we need to try this again. And we're going to go to just the end there. Now I cut it too short. Oh, finding that delicate balancing act right there. And that's not enough. Okay. See, that's the one thing I don't like about this game is that you have to have everything else so perfect, but that's also that's the fun of this game too. Alright, so right there. That should connect up across the board, except I have that one too long. And right there. Is that close enough? I think so. Okay. I think this is the way we're going to go with this thing. So let's go ahead and get this built up, and we're going to do a little time lapse and see how this works out. See you guys on the other side.
It's a 16 buff in the dark of the It's a 16 buff in the dark. It's a 16
Alright, so we got the green barbells up and running. Deuterium's coming in. Slowly, but it's coming in. Iron's coming in. Now we just need to work on the pink barbells. Alright, so let's head over to the next little section that I have picked out for this one. Yes, it's going to be kind of in the middle of everything, but it's what I have to do. How many pink barbell machines do we need? We need 136.6. We need 138. Okay. Easy enough. So, pink barbells. Yeah, no, we could do the advanced ones because we have the unipolar magnets tapped. That leaves us so we don't have to do the green turbines. Yes! Yes! You have no idea how happy I am about that because I was dreading doing this. That's probably half the reason why I didn't put out another video last week because I really didn't want to do that. I'm tired of doing green motors. Okay, so what are we making here? We're making purple barbells from unipolar magnets and copper. Easy. Alright, so now I need some more drones. Thank you. Put that in there. So, reason I'm setting it for 2 AE, 2 astronomical units, is because I don't know if I'm going to put white science on this planet, or I might come out here to this one and turn that one into white science, so it does all of our white science. I'd like to put it on this planet. There's room for it, and I'm hoping I don't have to pull it off, but we'll kind of go from there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull out 2 lines of stuffs. We're down to 15 frames per second. We're losing them. We're losing it. This one, however, is going to be proliferated because of the unipolar magnets. Yes. Before I turn that on. We'll go 100 there. We'll go 100 there. That can just stack up. I don't care. All right. Out of curiosity, how far is this planet? We're just under 2 AE. Or AU. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the proliferation set there and there. We'll go ahead and pull it out here. And then we're going to come up into both of those. Boom. Perfect. Now, there's 15, and there's 30. Let's bring the belts the rest of the way. Right to there. We'll grab this one. We'll bring it back to here. Come on. And just so you guys can see that my computer is absolutely swamped, it's 23-second millisecond response time. It's handling 109,000 units moving, 9.64 million vertices, and it's taken up almost a half a gig of data just to run the game. And that's not even to add things, that's just to run the game. So it is absolutely crazy. So I was checking that out when I was doing some other stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in there. We're gonna do outbound belts, and then these are going to be these ones. So we're gonna go ahead and copy and paste that. Take this, run it all the way. Perfect. Now we need to get power poles in there because that is something I always love to forget. Why, I don't know. You would think I'd remember after 143 hours in this play session. But no. Nope, nope, nope. And we'll go like that. Boom. Now we're up and running. Now, I need a lot more of these. So let's go ahead and just kind of copy it and paste it and see what kind of happens. Can I do another one? No, I cannot. What's the crafting time? 4 seconds. But it does take 10 unipolar magnets for it to work correctly, so we are going to need a lot of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this in here. We're going to have to fix that in piece up or whatever. We'll see how much this is and as soon as it gets built. Alright, so that's 150. So it's actually more than what we need. So if we were to take off, I don't know, that many? 132. So if we kept up to that power pole, 136, we need 138. So we need to take off the last 12. Okay. Come on, come on. Walk through there. Last 12. So there's 3. And there's 6. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of the little extras. So we need 138 total. 138. Perfect. Okay. So, kind of changed my mind. This one's actually going to be closer to the 300 mark. And I'm going to go ahead, take this, keep it on level 2 all the way to this. Perfect. Ooh, belt shenanigans. Let me figure out how I'm going to do the belts. Alright, so now I just need to power it all. I think the way I'm going to do it, I'll show you guys as soon as I get this power on. I think this is the best way for me to do this. So we'll put that there. Does that count? That does count. Okay. So I got it into 2 towers, and then pretty much all the ports except the 3 on this side are full. This one's plumb full. All 9 are in. So, in theory, all we have to do is turn it on. Now, what am I missing? Because I always miss something. Alright. Inbound belts? Outbound belts. Yes. It's not too long, so it's not going to have an issue there. I think we're good. I think for a change, we are actually good. So let's go ahead and we're going to do this. Make sure this stuff doesn't go anywhere. We're going to go ahead. Remote demand that. We're going to remote demand this. Oh. I need this in first. Yeah, it kind of cancels some stuff out. I'm bad. My bad. I need the proliferation to go through first because of the unipolar magnets. Those unipolar magnets are absolutely necessary. Does that work? Okay, everything's up and running. So let's go ahead, local demand that, remote demand this one. We're going to go ahead and remote demand this and local demand this. We're going to go ahead and local demand that, and we're going to go ahead and local demand that. Sweet. So there's purple barbells done. Oh, that's really, really nice. So that's green lenses in a nutshell. Done. And by the way, look. Our artificial suns are up and running. All of them. And our discharge stations are dead. Completely dead. We are running completely off of the artificial suns. Yes, I have some solar panels or some things down south, but those are for antimatter. Those are not for power generation, so. Alright, so green barbells done, pink barbells are done, right? It's just a matter of getting the unipolar magnets in. Interesting. I wonder... I bet it's because they're so far away. Yeah, they're coming all the way from the black hole over here. So it's going to take some time for all that to come in. That's okay. So we're going to go ahead and just turn that all the way up, turn that all the way up. Alright, let's wait for some unipolar magnets. Let's make sure this is up and running before we move on. So we need something that I totally just kind of skipped over. Unipolar magnets are still coming in slowly. They're so far away. We got green barbells. Problem is, I didn't set up anything to make the green lenses. So let's go ahead and remedy that situation right here. In this big old open spot. This works for me. Here's the separation line. Right there. To there. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead, get the green lenses. We need 128 machines doing that. So do I need this? 2 in, 1 out? We can do local tower. Sweet. So green lenses. We need diamonds. And we need green barbells. Yes. And I'm not going to do anything with that quite yet. So let's go ahead and run the lines out. Let's get the basic process started. And I said 128. So if we do 64 on each side, we're not going to be able to. 15, 30. We're gonna have to do it in increments of 30 and run multiple belts and lines, which is a little unfortunate, but it's also, it is what it is. And then we're gonna run some outbound belts through here. So out, in, 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 and in. And this is going to be green lenses. I'm going to go ahead and copy paste that. And what's the one thing I forgot with this build? Oh yeah, power poles. And I'm out of inserters. Wow. Uh-oh. Okay, I was going to say. And we'll try this again. Rest of the way. Take this one, bring it all the way. That's not gonna work. It's gotta go there. Reason being is that last inserter. And then we're gonna bring it there, then we're gonna bring it there, then we're gonna bring it there, then we're gonna bring it here. Reason being, I need this proliferated. Might as well do in and out. Don't think I'll need it, but... Does anything around me have proliferation? These? Those do. Do they have the availability? Kind of. Because you can't put a belt right... Oh, you can put a belt right there. So we'll do it like this for now. I think that's what we're going to do with that. And... we need to copy paste this many times over. Too close. Too close. We gotta really go that far? No, I don't like that. Nope, stop. Just stop while you're ahead. Alright, let me figure out another design pattern. Alright. So I finished the build. There is more than enough here. There's actually too much. There's 150 and we needed the 120. Tabbing out so I can look at it again, sorry. We needed 128. So we still have more than enough here. So that's perfect. So we're going to go ahead and demand the diamonds. We're going to go ahead and demand the green. Demand that and demand the green. That's going to get us our green lenses being made. Sweet. So green lenses are completely done. Now it's on to the processors. So let me get that taken care of and get a spot ready for that. Alright, so I took care of the diamonds off camera so you guys didn't have to see it. I had to put another 250 something in there. So the reason we had diamonds here was because of this setup, but this setup is meant for yellow. So alright, so now the reason I didn't put that on there is because the belt's screwed up on blueprint, so I had to redo all the belts, which means I had to redo all the inserters, and the just, yeah, I was like, nope, not gonna make you guys suffer through that again. So alright, now for the quantum chips. 2 in, 1 out. So we can do a local tower. Where do I'm curious though. Because the crafting time on these is pretty, 6 seconds. So it's got quite a bit. So if I was to put this here, it does fit there. Okay. I wonder if I could actually get 2 different lines in here. So if we had belt outbound, belt in between for 2, belt outbound for 2, inbound for 2, outbound for 2, inbound, and then outbound. So we can actually get 3 rows worth in here. That is really nice. So if we were to do like this, Yeah, this will work just nicely. So that was outbound, so this one's inbound. Which means this one's outbound. The reason I'm not putting them on a single belt for outbound is I'm going to have to make this a very, very, very long array. Well, okay, not very long. I still 160 units worth, so let me see if the math works for breaking that up. Hang on. So yes, the math does kind of work if we added a couple extra units, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and let's get this going. So we are making quantum chips. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Okay. So let's get the belt up and running so we can make this a copy paste function. Oops. Right there. That looks like it's going from the other unit. Nope. We're right. Okay. And then outbound, outbound. Okay. And then we can go ahead and get rid of those. Put that. We're going to use that and put it here. And we're going to put it here. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. There. Perfect. Alright, so that's a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 12 belts, which means we would need 2 of these towers. So the question is, how close can I get this? Can I get one there and one there? Yes. Okay. So I can get that belted up accordingly. So now we just need to... I almost messed up there. Actually, I have a better idea. We're going to do this as a fluid motion and make sure that we have power this time. Yes. So, we're going to take the power. We're going to bring it from there and there and there. Then we're going to copy and paste this a bunch of times. Use now. It's got that gap in it. Hang on. I gotta sweeten this up just a little bit. Okay. Oh, crap. Try that again. Now 1. Correct? I went out 2. Okay. So it's going to be this one right here. I don't think that's going to fit though. This game. I'm probably just making it 10 times more difficult than it actually needed to be. Won't fit there, but it'll fit there. Oh boy. Okay. Let me get these belts connected. Alright, so let's try this again. Right there. Nope, still gotta go out one more. Right there. Okay. And look at that gap it leaves. And then we're gonna put this one here. Put that one here, and we're just gonna kind of continue copy and pasting that all the way down. Alright, let's let them build this up. How many do we need again? We need a total of 120. How many is this? That's 120. So we need, sorry, we needed 128. So let me put on another bit. So we need 2 lines worth. So we're gonna go to there. Go there. Perfect. So this should be 132. Yes. Perfect. And we don't have to deal with the power poles. I probably designed this all wrong somehow. I'll figure it out eventually. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's put some drones in. Power this thing up. We're making quantum chips from processors and plane filters. Plane. It's interesting, if you say that word, kind of like mumbling it, for me anyways, it kind of sounded like I was saying something else. Alright. So let's go ahead and let's build this up there. We're going to take this one down to there. We'll bring it up there. Plane filters here into there. Take this one, bring it over, bring this up one, there to there to there. Processors, now plane filters. All sorts of squiggly lines going on here. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's trim this back a bit. So we're gonna go processors, plane filters, and then these are gonna be inbound belts. Perfect. Okay, not perfect, it's a little squiggly, but it gets the job done. Alright, and we're going to go ahead put some power poles here on the back side. And we're going to go ahead and demand. Apparently we're building processors here, but I doubt it's enough processors. How many? I have quite a bit of processors going on here. I don't think that's enough though. Let me check. As I suspected, not enough. Alright, let's start up here towards the top. Now we're just trying to fill in all the areas that we can. Actually, I'm going to go south with this. I'm not going to keep crowding this place up here. Alright, so what we're going to do, since this is a good build, and it's a working build, we're going to take that. And we can't even put it there. So I'm going to have to put it up here. Will it fit there? No. Oh, wow. That actually will work. Well, let's just easily put that down and call that good. I like this idea. Let's get the towers ready. You can get them all up and running. Looks like I need some more buildings here. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Perfect. Oh, now look at the place just going crazy. It's like the factory's alive. Keeping an eye on our power because I know we're going to need some more artificial suns once this all punches up and gets going. This is going to get hectic. Alright, so let me get this built up and I'll bring you guys back. So we were starting to run out of power. I'm playing Tetris with the buildings down there. I'll show you in a minute, but I never showed you these starting up. So because we're getting low on power, once they get them, they kind of spin up and go crazy, and then they calm down. And then we were getting over here about the 2/3, 3/4 area. So now we're pretty good. We're down to 1/3. I'm good with that. All right. So let me kind of show you what I did. I've had to do some stuff. All right. So for here for the blue, we had the electronic chips over here. I had to move those over here so I could put this big array in, which is this for the, sorry, not this, for the processors. So there's the processors, there's the chips, and then the big array, this one right here, for the semiconductors, and I had to get some more electronic chips get in here for the processors to be built for this whole array to get going. So we now have enough processors up and running. So what is the next step? So processors, it's the plane filters is going to be the next one. So cashmere crystals, which we can do with the optical grading crystal, which is nice, and titanium glass. So we're going to have to put that on the southern hemisphere, and I'm thinking right through this area. Start right over here at the quarter mark. And let's kind of see what we can get built here. So we're going to go right into there. So plane filters. It's going to be cashmere crystals and the titanium glass. I don't think we actually need a big tower for this one. This way we can compact it down quite a bit. And my birds are screaming in the background, of course. So how do I want to do this? Titanium glass, drones, power, good. So it's 2 out, 1 in. So let's get that going first. And correct me if I'm wrong, but these are made in assembler, yes. And do I have this set up for proliferation? I do. Do you have room? You do have room. How am I going to sneak a belt out here? Actually, I don't need to sneak a belt out because I can go like this. Ta-da! Okay, so let's get the proliferation machines down. A little squiggly. That's alright. Alright, and how many of these do we need for the plane filters? We need... Oh god, I did not see that before. Okay, so we need 409.6. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's see what we can get done here. Interesting. Okay, bring this down to here. Bring this down to here. And let's get the return belt going while I remember. Perfect. Let's go to the end ones. Let's set it all up. Sorter, 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 outbound, outbound. Correction. Well, maybe. How long do these take? 12 seconds. I think I'm going to leave it as is because I'm just going to make these ridiculously long. Interesting. Very interesting. So this should be 15, but it's 16. Oddness, but okay. Whatever. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Come on, we need it right there. Thank you. And let's go ahead and connect up all these belts. And we're gonna have to worry about power. That's gonna be a fun one. There it is. I wonder where that went. There's that, and there's that. Perfect. Alright, so 12 seconds. There's 96 machines, so that's 48? Yeah, that's 48 on each side. So 48, and these have a speed of 30 per second. I think we should be good. So now we just need to copy paste this one a couple times. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this squiggly here. Line it up. Oh, it's not going to work. It's getting too tight. Rip. I wonder then if it wouldn't be better if I built it here going outward, because then it spreads out versus tightens up. That's probably a better idea. Give me a sec. Okay, so we can get 92 on this first row. That's perfect. That'll work. That means outbound should be good. So we're going to go ahead and copy this and use this. And we're going to go ahead and place it here-ish. Right there. And how many do we need again? I've already lost count. 409. So we need a few of these. That's for sure. So let's see where we sit after this. Quick numbers. We should just be just under 400. Maybe just under 3? No, it'd be 4. Alright, so let's get this built. Need some more power poles. My inventory's a mess. And we're going to go ahead and put this back in this tower. Come on, where do I have it? There it is. Alright. Nope, not that aisle. This one. Oh. There is something nice about being able to just kind of sit back and watch your design being built. It is kind of relaxing. If you guys haven't picked up this game, if it looks interesting, I would say give it a shot. I don't know if it's on sale anymore, but it was. But it's actually a really fun game, and if you guys use my code through Humble Bundle, you should be able to get this game for a discount, and I get a little bit of the profit off of it too, so that'd be hugely beneficial for me too, so keep that in mind. I'm trying to work out a deal with Avorion though right now. I'm in contact with them about trying to get some keys sent out for viewers for my next season. We will see how that works out. Alright, so 4, 8, 12, 16. So this one has got to move. It's got to go here. This one's got to go here. Yep. So that's going to go ahead and go in. This is going to come out. That's going to be those. That's going to be those. Oops. Going into there. And then we're going to have some more outbound going into there. Some more outbound going into there. These are going to go ahead and cross into there. And those are both outbound. Perfect. Inbound. There. There. and there, and there, and into there. Sweet. So there's quite a bit. I don't think it's enough though. Need 409.6. 368. So I'm gonna move it down a little bit and see if I can throw in an extra line there, but I still don't think that's gonna be enough. Let me think. Alright, so I'm going to need some serious amount of time to figure out how I'm going to do the rest of this. I think I can make it all fit within this area, but we're going to have to find out. But unfortunately, we've kind of run out of time, so on the next episode, we're going to set up the 109.3 assemblers for cashmere crystals and 136.6 assemblers for titanium glass, another 163.9 for glasses, and I think we're going to call it good for there. And then that will be green science done. And then we got to put all of that into white science, which, after kind of looking at the planet, after the fact, I don't think we're going to have the room for that, plus the 6 products in and 7 products in, correction. No, it is 6 products in and then 1 product out. So we're going to have to go to another planet for that. So hopefully we're able to do that all in the next episode. Don't forget, if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if I can word today. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out, and it means a lot to me if you haven't already. And put comments down below of what your guys' thoughts are so far. Am I so freaking off on my math? Whatever. Just put it down below. All right, catch y'all next time. Bye for now.